Hello graphic designers, this is Mr. Granlund here, and I'm going to take you through how to do the recolor tutorial. To start off with, we're going to create a new project. So we're going to go to File, New, and we're going to make it 8.5 inches by 11 inches. In fact, I'm going to change that around. We're going to make it 11 by 8.5. It doesn't matter too much. We just want to make sure it's big enough because the picture we're going to paste in there, we're going to crop it down or enlarge the picture anyways. Click OK. I have selected this picture that I'm going to copy and paste into GIMP. So I'm going to go to Edit and Paste. And you notice there's a little bit of edges around it. So I'm actually, now this is pretty small, or this is a good size. If it was smaller, I would go to Edit, or I would go to, what program am I in? I would go to Scale, this Scale button here, and scale up my project to fit in the window. What I'm going to do is I'm going to crop this down a little bit to get it closer to the size of the dog. So I'm going to go to the crop tool here, and I'm going to just draw a box inside, just slightly inside of the dog picture there, and then hit enter on the keyboard, and that reduces it down just to make a nice clean project here. So now what do we have to do inside of the recolor tutorial? We're going to recolor this picture using 3 methods. The first method is going to be going to colors and using the hue saturation filter. The second method we're going to just turn it to black and white. And then the third method, we're going to use the color replace tool. And I'll show you what that looks like a little bit. Now you can have all sorts of selections. You can do a boring selection by just selecting a rectangle and then applying hue saturation and adjust it however you see fit. Or you can create a more interesting selection. If I go back in time here, you can create a quick selection. Maybe using your foreground selection tool. Going around the dog here. And then using that selection to create something. So I'm going to do this very straightforward way. I'm going to use a selection here, and on this selection I'm going to use colors. I'm going to do the hue saturation here, and we're just going to adjust this until we like it. You can try clicking on any of these different color areas and just see what it's like to adjust the colors that way. Once you've adjusted it and you like it, then you can click OK and move on to the next section. In this next section, we're going to make something black and white. This is also very easy. We're going to go to colors, we're going to go to saturation, and we're just going to scale that down. That's just going to give us a black and white image. In this third area, we're going to do some recoloring through painting. So I'm going to select my brush tool here, and under my paintbrush mode, I'm going to select any of these HSV hue or LCH hue options. You can also try these saturation and colors, see what you kind of see the difference that you get. I'm going to select a color, and you can see that I can paint that area red now, whatever I've selected. Once you've done those 3 kind of coloring methods, and feel free to recolor this however you want, change your selections to be more interesting than just 3 stripes here. Turn it in, File, Save As, or Export As, I'm sorry. File, Export As a JPEG. And whenever you're naming your projects to turn in, give it the name of the project, so that as you're looking for it to turn it into Schoology, you know what you're looking for.